The business professionals who come to share their stories. Find out what's working in business and social media, what's hot and what's not, straight from the mouths of successful entrepreneurs out there doing the real work. And now, welcome to another episode of
Yeah, here we go, Yoda. I got none of that stuff. I don't know today.
What's going on?
Today here, but in here, this is the conference room. And if you kind of get a glimpse out there, you can kind of see a little bit.
Geneius Academy. I can see it.
I'm at Billy Jean's studio. Like this is
rad.
Day one of becoming a genius. Now, I mean, I always toot my own horn sometimes. I feel I am a very educated man. But one of the things I've learned in an educated man, right? One of the things I learned, you want to be good at something, you need to find men directly from them. Right? Mm-hmm. That's the ultimate success. So drop some money, came over here to the 18-week program that we're going to be going through really high. And when I come out of this, I'm going to be a certified genius. Now,
how many days a week?
It's one different assignments throughout the week. So it's going to be kind of intense and I'm looking forward to it. But I get to really rub elbows with, ask questions of, be around people who are kicking ass in advertising. Like that's the game, right? And for those of you who don't know, like one of my ultimate goals is fame and fortune in that order. Like fame is one of those things that I want to be able to leave behind as a legacy, as something that I've changed lives. I mean, yes, I want to be a good father. I want to be a good husband. I want to change the lives of my kids and do all those things. But really for me, it comes down to how can I influence you? How can I provide value to you? What can I bring to the table that is going to change your life in a positive way? And I mean, I've been harping a lot on the whole fuck your feelings thing and, you know, like stop making excuses. This is one of those things for me.
There is no try.
Thank you, Yoda, Master Yoda. Try. And advertising is one of those things, one of those flaws, one of those kinks in my armor that I haven't mastered yet. Right?
Gotcha. So that's why.
And here's the thing. I don't know if I'm going to, right? It's kind of like I'm doing the tax returns all the time.
Oh, I got one.
Insurance license.
That's what I was going to say. I'm doing insurance all the time.
I don't want to be doing that all the time, right? I got to bring you in here to the screen. So,
yeah, that's cool.
But I think that's partial, right? I'm going to go with stopping you. Oh, I know. You didn't read that well. You're going to go out and hire somebody else, me when I was in school, or knew of me when I learned. And here's the key. I will implement.
Oh, that's
what you're missing.
The difference.
In your business, you're missing the about what you think you're going to do. You can talk about projections in the future. You can create all kinds of different stepping stones to success, courses, this and that. You don't actually go out and try to get those customers. You talk about everything in preparation of what would happen if maybe someday you got a customer. But are you actually going to get those customers? To get them. If you are, that's your advertising. Now you might go into prospecting. That's you physically advertising one person at a time, one-on-one. That's shaking hands. That's knocking on doors. That's picking up the phone, one-to-one. And what I'm going to learn here is one to many. How do I really narrow this down so that I can get my ideal audience? I did an exercise with Billy today. And it is January 1st, 2023, right? What were your sales in 2022? So I put on mine, I was like, and here's the thing. He said, don't put on there what you think you can do. Put on there what you want to do. Challenge yourself.
$1 million.
I thought of $1 million, dude. I thought I was going to do $1 million. And then I was thinking, damn, you know what? The greats. And I always think, when I think of the greats, I always think of Michael Jordan. He was the greats in growing up in my era. Or Tom Brady, right? And so I went with 2.3 million. 23, right? 2.3 million. So that is because Michael Jordan, because of the greats, right? That's an uncomfortable number for me. For the podcast, for our marketing agency to do 2.3 million. Like in my right mind right now, I don't know how that's possible. But that's a target that I'm going to shoot for. I'm going to learn the skills that I need to make that happen, to make that a reality. Next one was, who do you got to become? Who are you going to be in order to achieve that goal? Right?
Mhm.
Like, who do I got to be? Dude, I got to be the most energetic. I got to be the person who is results driven, right? The person who has a conversation and follows through on what he says he's going to do. I need to be consistent AF, right? This is the person who I need to be. That person that does these things on a regular basis, that consistently creates advertisements for companies, that consistently creates results, that shows up and says what he's going to do and then actually freaking does it. That's the person who makes 2.3 million in 2022.
I'm your huckleberry.
Right. So that was one piece. So the next question was, when he kind of threw a curveball here, what do you got to give up? Like, what do you got to give up in order to become that person? And for me, it's, I'm going to stop being a pansy, dude. I got to stop being a little bitch and do those things that I am uncomfortable doing. It's a position where I need to be fearless, where I need to be confident in the skills that I have and say, yes, this is what I do. Right? This is how I help businesses succeed. You're on my show because I help you get to that next level.
Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth.
Dude, that's what it's about. All right. Then,
It's a clip day.
It's a clip day, but it's cool. It's cool.
It's just us.
All right. So next question he had was, what is the media saying about you? Right. And so what I had right here, #1 live business podcast. That's what the media is saying about us. They're saying an overnight success. That's what they're saying about us. They're saying
Nice.
that is the criteria that I'm looking for, right? Because they don't see the work that we put in for the last few years. By that time, by 2023, it'd have been like 5-6 years that we've been doing this podcasting.
It's true.
Right? So that nobody's going to see that. They're just going to see the end result. And the end result is going to be because I've made over 10 different people millionaires.
Oh,
That's
snap.
what the media is saying about me. Right? This is what I'm projecting forward. What are your clients saying about you? Clients are saying things like, dude, I wish I would have found you sooner. Like, you make promises and actually keep them. These are the results that I was looking for. You helped take my business from me by myself to 20 employees. That is what my clients are saying about us. And then what is your family saying about you? So the first thing I put for this one, Ham, you're going to laugh, is, hey, can I borrow some money? But what does that mean? Like, what does that mean to me? That means to me that I'm like at a point where people understand, like my family sees that, right? I'm looking forward to saying, Dad, you don't have to worry about money anymore. Mom, you don't have to worry about money anymore. Like that, like it's cool. Retirement is safe.
That's good. One less thing.
Exactly. Right. And you know, one of the biggest things that I think I still fish for today, and I get kind of like emotional about it when I say it, is like, I'm proud of you. Like and my parents have never like not said they're not proud of me.
No,
right? But this is something, they're always proud of us, right? But this is something that for me, it's like, this is something you were born to do. Like, I knew you were going to make it, is what family is saying. Like, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, it's about time. Yeah, he was always going to be that way, right? I knew it, is what I want them to say. Because I've been doing this. They've been seeing all the different businesses that I've started. They've seen all the different things that I've done. And I know in the back of their mind, it's like, oh, here's another thing he's doing. But when I make it, when I hit that goal, when all my different pieces, when I understand taxes, when I understand accounting, when I understand marketing, when I understand all these pieces and I put them together and they work and it just breaks through, then they're going to be saying, I knew it. Hey, can I borrow some money?
And I've been saying it, Miguel. I've been saying it.
Exactly. All right. Last thing, what are you sacrificing? Well, what are you sacrificing to get there? What's the last thing you need to do? right? What do you need to give up? And this was kind of tough because I feel like, like I feel like I already sacrifice a lot, and I don't say the sacrifice in a negative connotation. I choose to do a lot of things. I choose to spend time coming here and learning from mentors. I choose to hop on this podcast and talk to somebody new every single day. I choose to sit down and take my time to create content, to learn how to edit videos, to learn how to edit audio, to do all these things. I choose that because I know that it's giving me another skill, another notch on my belt. It's taking me one step closer to where I want to be. So what am I going to sacrifice? That one's tough. I don't know. I couldn't really answer that one as well because I feel like I'm already giving up a lot of my time, already giving up a lot of things. I think if anything, I'm going to sacrifice some of the procrastinating tasks that I've put off. I'm going to try to say, okay, look, these things, I know I can do them, but I need to hand them over to somebody else so that it frees me up to do the other things. I think that's my biggest sacrifice, is to sacrifice control over what I'm doing on a day-to-day. And yeah, that was day one at Billie Jean is Marketing. And I get to sit here in the studio now that almost everybody's gone. The staff is probably the only one here wondering who this weird lunatic is in the conference room, yelling at his screen, having a podcast. Like,
are they looking at you?
There's some that walk by and they give you that look. But this is exactly what I want. Like, dude, this is like just a hint. It just so happened that we ran through this time and I was like, hey, can I use your conference room to kind of do my show real quick? And, they were like, cool, yeah, no problem. But this is the dedication that I know that they're going to see from me for the next 16 weeks. The same dedication that I put into putting this podcast together, the same dedication that I try to put into trying to make it better every single time with either graphics or sound or clips. Like the way I take, my concepts and turn them around into something that other people can replicate. The way that we create content so that other people can do the same, and how we have a system to help you do the same type of thing, to create content or help you get your podcast off and rolling. That's the dedication that I'm going to put into this. So that all the business owners that have come on the show, everybody who's ready to take their business to the next level, everybody who wants more leads to come in, I'm going to be your guy. I'm going to have that skill set. I'm going to prove that skill set is something that's mandatory, and it's just going to be life-changing.
Dope.
I'm pumped, dude. I'm excited.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
That's it, dude. That's all we got for you guys today. Coming to you live from
on May the 4th.
Marketing Studios on May the 4th here in sunny San Diego with a nice orange light. We'll see you guys again mañana. Peace. And we're out.
Thank you for listening to the Business Bros Podcast. Are you looking to get more clients or to increase your income? Hernan, the business bro, can help you generate referrals through the power of podcasting. And James, the insurance bro with Pipeline Insurance, can help you effectively add insurance to your existing business. If you are ready to create wealth today and generational wealth for tomorrow, email businessbros@csfirst.com to schedule a free consultation, or join the Business Bros Network, www.businessbros.biz.